राम राम हरे हरे,
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे।
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे।
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे।
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे।
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे।
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे।
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे।
जय राधा माधव जय कुंज बिहारी, जय गोपी जन वल्लभ जय गिरिवरधारी।
जय राधा माधव जय कुंज विहारी, जय गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी।
जय राधा माधव जय कुंज बिहारी, जय गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी।
जय राधा माधव जय कुंज विहारी, जय गोपी जन वल्लभ जय गिरिवरधारी।
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे।
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे।
हरे कृष्णा
Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Jaya Radha Madhava, Jaya Kunja Bihari, Jaya Gopi Janvallabha, Jaya Girivaradhari.
Jai Radha Madhava, Jai Kunja Vihari, Jai Gopi Janvallabha, Girivaradhari.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. A very warm welcome to all of you for today's session on the Srimad Bhagavatam. We'll start our session with the prayers. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskritya. Naran Chaiva Narottamam. Devim Saraswatim Vyasam. Tato Jayamudirayeet. नष्टप्रायेषु भद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवति उत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्ठिकी. So we discussed in our previous session, Bhagwan Kapil, he is describing about the beautiful features of the Lord, the beauty of the Lord. His beauty is super excellent, beyond material, because material beauty will always be inferior to the spiritual beauty of the Lord. That is why his name is Krishna. Krishna means all attractive. So now today we'll begin our discussion with text 18, Shloka number 18 of the 28th chapter of the third canto of Srimad Bhagavatam. Kirtanya tirtha yashasam punya shloka yashaskaram dhyaye devam samagrangam yavannachyavate manaha. Kirtanya tirtha yashasam punya shloka yashaskaram ध्याये देवं समग्रांगम यावन नच्यवते मनः. Translation. The glory of the Lord is always worth singing, for his glories enhance the glories of his devotees. One should therefore meditate upon the Supreme Personality of Godhead and upon his devotees. One should meditate on the eternal form of the Lord until the mind becomes fixed. You see. So, Kirtanya Tirtha Yashasam. Tirth. Tirth means a place of pilgrimage, a place where the Lord resides. And Yashasam means the glories of Krishna. Kirtanya. Kirtanya means a person whose kirtan should be done. That is the meaning of Kirtanya. Kirtanya means a person whose kirtan must be performed, whose glories must be chanted all over the universe. That is Krishna. So Kirtanya Tirtha Yashasam Punya Shloka Yashaskaram. So Krishna is Kirtanya. He is the person who has to be glorified all over the universe. It is he whose glory has to be spread all over the universe. And Tirth Yashasam, and wherever the Lord lives or wherever his glories are chanted, that place becomes a Tirtha, that place becomes a place of pilgrimage. Our Param Guru Maharaj, Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Maharaj used to say that wherever discourses on Krishna are held, wherever there are discourses on Bhagavatam and Bhagavad Gita, that place becomes a place of pilgrimage. Wherever, even at the most materially so-called filthy place, if we perform the glories, if we chant the glories of Krishna, if we glorify Krishna, then that place becomes purified. That is the potency of the glories of Krishna, and that's what is mentioned here. Kirtanya Tirtha Yashasam, that all the glories are meant for Krishna and his Tirth, his Dham. Punya Shloka Yashaskaram. Now, Punya Shloka means devotees of Krishna. Uttam Shloka means Krishna. Why Krishna is called Uttam Shloka? Uttam Shloka means he can only be glorified by Uttamas. Uttamas means pure devotees of Krishna. Those who are not pure devotees of Krishna, or those who are not very exalted devotees of Krishna, they generally are not able to properly glorify Krishna. So Krishna can be glorified only by those people who are Uttamadhikaris. There are three levels of Vaishnavas. Kanishtadhikari, who are considered to be the lowest. Then higher than Kanishtadhikari is Madhyamadhikari. And higher than Madhyamadhikari is Uttamadhikari. So Uttamadhikari means a Mahabhagavat, a pure devotee of Krishna, a person who can discriminate between matter and spirit. Okay, so that is Uttamadhikari. And because he is situated on his Uttama platform, only he is the person who can glorify Krishna. That is why Krishna is called as Uttam Shloka, because Krishna can only be glorified by Uttamas. Right. So that is why Krishna is called as Uttam Shloka. Now the devotees of Krishna, they are called as Punya Shloka. Why Punya Shloka? Because Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, all of you mention the Shloka number. I'll recite the Shloka. All of you in the comment section, you write the Shloka number. Okay. So in the Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna says, Yesham tvantagatam papam jananam punya karmana te dvandva moha nirmukta bhajante mam dridvrata. Okay. So all of you mention the Shloka number. So Krishna, in the Bhagavad Gita, he talks about his pure devotees. And he says that Yesham tu antagatam papam. Antagatam papam. So who are pure devotees? Who have no sinful tendencies. They have become sinless. And Jananam Punya Karmana, and those devotees who have Punya Karmana, they have acquired lot of Punya. That is why here the word Punya Shloka is used. Kirtanya Tirtha Yashasam. Punya Shloka Yashaskaram. Yes, I can see in the comment section. Very good. Nandapriya Mataji, Abhijit Prabhuji, Vinayak Prabhuji. Yes, correct. 7.28 is the Shloka number. So in that, Krishna says why devotees are called Punya Shloka. Because he says, Jananam Punya Karmana. So those who are Punya Karma, those who have a lot of Punya, only they can become devotees. Only they can become pure devotees of Krishna. So that's why devotees are called Punya Shloka. They have natural Punya in their life. And because of that Punya, they become devotees of Krishna. Okay. So here in this shloka, now Bhagavan Kapil is saying that Punya Shloka Yashaskaram. So when Krishna is glorified, who will glorify Krishna? The devotees of Krishna, isn't it? Okay, all of you again mention the shloka number. I am reciting the shloka. All of you should mention the shloka number. महात्मानस्तु मां पार्थ दैवीं प्रकृतिमाश्रिताः भजन्त्यनन्य मनसो ज्ञात्वा भूतादिमव्ययम्. Okay, so now Krishna in the all of you mention the shloka number. So in the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says that Mahatmanastu Mam Partha. That Arjun, those who are Mahatmas, what do they do? Daivim Prakriti Mashrita. They are under the influence of my Daivi Prakriti. Daivi Prakriti means Krishna's internal potency. Yes, correct. Very good. I can see in the comment section. All of you have mentioned the correct shloka, 9.13. So in that Krishna says, Mahatmanas tu mam partha daivim prakriti mashrita bhajantya nanya manaso. So what do the Mahatmas do? What is the work of the Mahatmas? What is their daily activity? Bhajanti ananya manaso. Always engaged in bhajan of Krishna. Bhajan means devotional service of Krishna. Predominantly in glorifying Krishna. You see? Mahatma means a person who is engaged in glorifying Krishna. Nowadays we see some people they start calling Mahatma to some politicians, old politician, and they say that that politician made us independent country. So no, politicians can't be Mahatmas. So Punya Shloka Yashaskaram. So when Krishna is glorified, and who will glorify Krishna? Mahatmas or devotees of Krishna. So Kirtanya Tirth Yashasam. So when Kirtanya Tirth Yashasam, when Krishna, who is called as Kirtanya Tirth Yashasam, Krishna is Kirtanya. Kirtanya means a person who has to be glorified, who must be glorified. And Tirth Yashasam means a person who, when he is glorified, the whole world becomes a tirth, or wherever Krishna is glorified, that place becomes a place of pilgrimage. You see, in fact, there is a place near Lucknow in India. That place is called as Naimisharanya. And why that place is famous? Because all the devotees, they simply glorify Krishna at that place. You see, Vrindavan Dham, we say it's a place of pilgrimage. Why it's a place of pilgrimage? Because everyone there is engaged in glorifying Krishna. That is why it is called a place of pilgrimage. So, Tirth means a place where Krishna is glorified, and Krishna resides at that place. Krishna tells Narad Rishi that Naham Tishtanti Vaikunthe na hridayeshu yogiva yatra Tishtanti Narad yatra gayanti madbhakta. That Narad, I don't stay in the heart of a yogi, neither I stay in Vaikuntha. Neither I stay in heart of a yogi, nor I stay in Vaikuntha. So where do you stay? Yatra gayanti madbhakta, where my devotees glorify me, I stay there. Okay. So Krishna resides at a place where his devotees, they glorify him. That is what is meant in this shloka. Kirtanya Tirth Yashasam Punya Shloka Yashaskaram. So wherever Krishna is glorified, that place becomes a place of pilgrimage. And who will glorify Krishna? Krishna will be glorified by pure devotees of Krishna. So when Krishna becomes glorified, his devotees also become glorified. You see, when Krishna is glorified, Krishna's pure devotees also become glorified. That is mentioned here in this shloka. Punya shloka yashaskaram. Okay. So when Krishna's fame spreads all over the universe, the fame of the devotees of Krishna also spreads. Okay. Because Krishna is never alone. He is always with his pure devotees. Okay. And then it is mentioned Dhyaye Devam Samagrangam. Yavad na Chavate Manaha. Dhyaye Devam Samagra Angam. Samagra Angam. A devotee, Dhyaya means to meditate or to meditate on Krishna, to think about Krishna and how we should think. So every devotee wants to meditate on Krishna. That's what every devotee aspires, that every moment he must be always meditating on Krishna. He should never forget Krishna. He should always remember Krishna. So how to dhyan, how to meditate on Krishna? So it is mentioned here, Dhyayet Devam Samagra Angam. We have to meditate on all the angas of Krishna, all the limbs of Krishna. And it begins with lotus feet of Krishna. So we begin our darshan of Lord Krishna from the lotus feet of Krishna. And then we have to meditate on each and every limb of Krishna. It's not that suddenly we start meditating on some form. No. Yavanya chavate manaha. And one should keep meditating on Krishna. One should keep meditating on Krishna till the mind becomes completely purified. Till the mind becomes completely pure. Till the mind becomes completely cleansed. Till then, a person has to constantly meditate on Krishna. Okay? Because the mind becomes pure only when mind is engaged in the service of Krishna. Okay? So, the purification of the mind is directly proportional to our meditation on the Lord. And there are many ways in which we meditate on Krishna. The most powerful method is in this age of Kali Yuga is Shravanam and Kirtanam. To hear the glories of Krishna and to chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra 16 rounds every day. By these two methods, we are always meditating on Krishna. Okay. When we are regularly hearing about Krishna and we are chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra 16 rounds, then we are always glorifying Krishna. There is one more method, there is one more way in which devotees meditate on Krishna's form. By having darshan of Lord Krishna in the temple. Because Krishna's form is eternal. Whether you meditate on the form of Krishna within the heart or whether you see the form of Krishna in the temple, there is no difference. So the form of Krishna is eternal. And that is why one of the methods of meditating on Krishna is to have darshan of the Lord in the temple. Seeing the Lord in the temple, chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra, or hearing about Krishna, they are all same. There is no difference. They are all same. There is no difference. That is why temples are created by all our acharyas, so that we can all happily meditate on the beautiful forms of Krishna in the temple. And that is the highest yoga, to always meditate on Krishna, to always think of Krishna, to always chant the glories of Krishna, to chant Hare Krishna mantra. That is the highest yoga, that is the highest meditation. There is no higher meditation than that. Now, text 19, shloka number 19. Sthitam vrajantam asinam शयानं वा गुहाशयम् प्रेक्षणीये हितं ध्यायेत् शुद्धभावेन चेतसा स्थितं व्रजन्तमासीनं शयानं वा गुहाशयम् प्रेक्षणीये हितं ध्यायेत् शुद्धभावेन चेतसः. Translation. Thus, always merged in devotional service, the yogi visualizes the Lord standing, moving, lying down, or sitting within him. For the pastimes of the Lord are always identical, are always beautiful and attractive. You see, so here in this shloka, again, what we discussed in the previous shloka, it's an expansion of that shloka. So here in this shloka, Bhagavan Kapil is saying that how devotees meditate on Krishna. What are the different ways, methods in which we can meditate on Krishna? We can constantly be merged, we can be immersed in the thought of Krishna. So here it is mentioned, Sthitam Vrajantam Asinam Shayanam Vaguhashayam Vaikshaniye Hitam Dhyayet. Sthita means to be seated at one place. Vrajanta means to roam around. Asina means again to sit on an asan. So sthitam vrajantam asinam shayanam va guhashayam. So shayanam, you see, shayanam means to lie down or to sleep at one place. So these are the different features of the Lord's form. Shayana means you might have seen in South India. Even in North India, there are some temples where you will find Lord Vishnu or Lord Narayan sleeping, lying down on Anant Shesh. So that also is a form of the Lord. Okay. And Sthitam, sitting at one place. Many forms of the Lord are like that. Brajantam, the Lord is walking, roaming around. Like if you see the deity of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he is always dancing, chanting his own glories, right? The asinam is to be seated at one place. That anyways is there. Prekshaniye hitam dhyayech. So, praikshaniya means they are all such glorious and beautiful forms of Krishna. Prekshaniya means very, very beautiful, extremely beautiful forms of Krishna. Dhyayet. Dhyayet means one must perform, one must remember and meditate on these gorgeous, beautiful forms of Krishna. Shuddha bhavena chetasa. Shuddha bhavena chetasa. With pure mind, with pure intelligence, with pure intention. A person should meditate on these different forms of Krishna. So, one is that we meditate on Krishna with pure mind, with pure bhav, with pure intelligence, with pure consciousness. Another aspect about this is that when we keep meditating on Krishna, when we keep thinking about Krishna, when we keep within the mind, if we keep thinking of Krishna, a time will come when Shuddha Bhavena Chetasa, our consciousness will become very pure. Bright and gorgeous and pure consciousness we'll have. Pure consciousness. Automatically it will develop. Because Krishna is Satchidananda, he is supremely pure. And anything which comes in touch with Krishna will become pure. Just like Dhruv Maharaj. So Dhruv Maharaj, he performed severe austerities and penances to please the Lord Krishna. He performed severe penances and tapasya. But for what? To attain a kingdom like his father. Okay. But as soon as he saw Krishna, all his material desires vanished. And he became a pure devotee of Krishna. Extremely pure devotee of Krishna. You see? So if a person keeps meditating on Krishna whole day, he'll become pure. Or with pure heart, we meditate on Krishna. So both are equally applicable. If we want to become pure, we have to constantly be in touch with Krishna. And if we are constantly in touch with Krishna, we will become pure. Both are true. Right? So purity in our life is directly proportional to our association with Guru and Krishna, how much we are able to associate with our spiritual master, and how much we are able to associate with Krishna. Because both Guru and Krishna, because Guru is considered to be representative of Krishna, and by hearing from the spiritual master, our consciousness becomes purified. And with that pure consciousness, when we meditate on Krishna, we become even more pure. Right? So in this way, our consciousness, because you see, spirit soul means what? Consciousness. Consciousness is the symptom of the soul. Consciousness means activity, desire, everything is consciousness. So that is why the cause of our material existence, if you remember in the previous chapters we discussed, the cause of our material existence is contaminated consciousness. How will we become purified in our consciousness? So purified consciousness is what we are. That is our original state. As of now, in the material world, because of contaminated consciousness, we have come to this material world. And as soon as again we revive our purified consciousness, again we revive our original consciousness, we go back to Vaikuntha, go back to Krishna. So that is what we are seeing here. Those who are new to the channel can subscribe. All of you can like, comment, share. We'll stop here. We'll continue our discussion in the next session. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.